Imagine a colossal rocket soaring directly over Florida, disrupting air travel and raising concerns about debris raining down on populated areas. That's exactly what SpaceX is proposing with its ambitious plan to launch its Starship rocket into low Earth orbit. But here's where it gets controversial. While SpaceX sees this as a bold step forward in space exploration, critics worry about the potential risks to both people and the environment. Could this be a groundbreaking achievement or a dangerous gamble? Let's dive in. SpaceX is on the brink of a major milestone, aiming to send its Starship rocket into orbit. A newly proposed flight path would take the upper stage of the rocket directly over Florida skies, a route that's as unusual as it is disruptive. This trajectory would not only complicate air traffic, but also heighten the risk of debris falling onto the communities below. And this is the part most people miss. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, is currently reviewing SpaceX's request. https www.faa.gov/Space Starship 20250 tiered EA for additional trajectories and Starship RTLS. For these new launch and re-entry paths, which include crossing over densely populated areas before landing back at the Boca Chica site in Texas. The FAA's review isn't just a formality. They're scrutinizing the safety risks, including the need to close airspace over parts of Mexico, Cuba, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, and the U.S. Here's the kicker. SpaceX has proposed two routes, one heading toward the Cayman Islands and another directly over Florida. The FAA is assessing the environmental impact from emissions and noise pollution to the potential for hazardous material landing in populated zones. Last month, Starship achieved a significant victory by successfully completing its 10th test flight. https gizmodo.com/Starship nails 10th test flight, putting XLWXX73. Following this near-perfect launch, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk announced that an upgraded Starship will reach orbit by next year. https:/gizmodo.com/Starship to deliver 100 tons to orbit by 2026. Musk claims 200656805 and demonstrate full reusability by landing both the Super Heavy booster and the upper stage. So far, Starship's flights have been suborbital, but SpaceX is now gearing up for a full orbit around Earth before attempting a landing back in South Texas. But here's the catch. These over-Florida flights could significantly impact commercial airlines. According to the FAA, during peak travel times, up to 200 commercial aircraft per hour could be affected. Even during the quietest hours, a minimum of 10 planes per hour would face disruptions. And with SpaceX planning up to 22 launches per year, the strain on air traffic could be substantial. SpaceX's test flights haven't been without controversy. Several have ended with the rocket breaking apart, scattering debris across the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. In June, Mexico threatened legal action over potential contamination. https:/gizmodo.com/Mexico's president has had just about enough of Elon's exploding rockets. 200620015 from falling debris. Local conservation groups in Boca Chica have also voiced concerns, arguing that Starship poses a threat to wildlife habitats. https:/gizmodo.com/SpaceX wants dismissal Starship rocket eco lawsuit 185060057. Despite these concerns, the FAA's recent report concluded that Starship's new trajectories would have no significant impact. However, the agency hasn't made a final decision yet. They'll hold a public meeting on October 7th and accept comments until October 20th before ruling on SpaceX's proposal. Here's the big question. Is the potential advancement in space exploration worth the risks to air travel and populated areas? Should SpaceX be allowed to proceed with these ambitious plans, or are the concerns too great to ignore? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is a debate that's far from over.